Mohammed, peace to you. You know, good to see you before anyone else gets in the building. I don't know how you do it, but hey, always good to see you, sir. Mohammed is in Egypt, and is it still the month of Ramadan? And so Mohammed is, in praise of Allah. They fast during the day, so it's tough. But it's part of the religion. So yeah, Christians used to do, as I mentioned, other stuff, and like Jewish folks as well. I mean, they have some restrictions for, like, certain times there's fasting and whatever, and praying and that kind of thing. Hello, General Kinetics. How you doing? Brandon Trueblood is here. Mr. Hemi Force Speed. Hello. How are you guys? Okay. Up late last night with Father Saunders and Island Hermit. I think I went to bed at 4:30. That was fun. Whatever. I can work all the rest of the weekend. I can have a little fun once in a while, don't you think? So, I was talking to a young man who has a channel, and we're going to get him on the stream because he is the man. All right, Thumper, the sweaty fat guy. Did your nose itch last night? We were talking about you. Did you see Dak running around on the four-wheeler out on the lake there? And I was thinking, that looks like fun. Hello, Chris, Emperor of Canada. Morning. So I've got a beer, and Riggs Jr. He got old Jimmy Bones last night. He was he was very happy. And Chris, Indy MGTOW, or who was it last night or this morning? Actually, God, he was smashed. Holy Jesus! Yeah, I mean, the hamster likes to drink, but that was pretty amazing. He was in the bag, big time. Now, Mohammed, everybody wants to know. You can't even. Well, I don't think Muslim, Islamic. You're not supposed to drink, right? I was going to say, if you're fasting, if you're a Christian, like on Good Friday, will Jesus let you drink? Can't eat, but you can drink alcohol. I don't even think Islam. I don't think you can have water, right? I mean, it's total abstinence from food. So that's great. All right. So the man's name is Letsworkk, and I don't know if you've seen this guy. He's very entertaining, and he's going to be coming on the channel one of these days. I told him, hey, whenever we're live, just come in the chat. We'll get you fixed up. We'll get you on. So he's got a bunch of videos here. Doesn't have a lot of subs, but I find his work interesting. And we're going to go through one here. Female dating coach gives horrible advice. Oh, my God. Is water wet, people? Is water wet? Yeah. I mean, general kinetics. Jesus did make, they were partying at the wedding. And he did make the wine. His mother begged him, oh, come on, little Jesus. I'm your mother. Can't you just make a little wine out of this water over here? He's like, oh, God, please. Okay. He did. Thumper says, until sundown, that's on, and everybody eats like crazy. And amen. Yeah, this is a different year where Ramadan, the Passover and Easter sort of happen at the same time. I think Ramadan goes by a lunar calendar. And so does Passover, but it's kind of generally linked up with Easter, one would think, because Jesus Christ was crucified on Good Friday or Passover and rose from the dead a few days later. So Polska Bob is, oh no. Ayrton 146, hello, good morning. And Polska, boy, we were waiting for you. And you just kind of ran out of gas there last night, sir. Didn't you? Let's see, Ayrton. Not familiar with this name, but welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, Chris Mitchell. Hey, Bob, how you feeling this morning? I think Polska is immune to hangovers, but we do know he was having a good time last night, and that's cool. And he didn't drive, walked home. And he's probably out delivering stuff today to, get some shekels for the booze later, I guess. Say hi to the bartendress over at your bar later. Tell her the hamster says, we'll see you probably in a month or so when we invade Chicago with a bunch of evil men. All right. Let's go to the, let's see. Polska Bob says it was a long, Thumper says avoid hangovers. Stay drunk. Let's get drunk and stupid. I'm easy. I mean, it comes easy to me because I'm not well.
This is how men manipulate women into having sex with them.
Now, let's just agree. Maybe we can come up with a definition of exactly what manipulation in her eyes means. What does that mean? Now, call me an evil bastard, but it seems like manipulation would be something like maybe promising her things. Oh, yeah. If we get into bed and we bang, we're going to go on trips and we're going to be a couple, we're going to get married, or whatever the case may be. And of course, the man is completely full of shit. He doesn't care about that. He just wants to get to poon. Okay, I would consider that manipulation. Yeah. Tell her what she wants to hear so you can get the poon. Well, what is she talking about? Is she talking about such overt manipulation, or is she talking about manipulation in her own head? You want something to happen, and so you believe that if you give up the poon, all your dreams will come true. Maybe it's Chad, it's Tyrone. He's like, yeah, whatever, He's like, I want some of that. But, if I give it up, I'll be a hoe. So he's manipulating me. Now, how many times do we have to say the same thing? A million times, right? If you're an adult female and it's not a criminal activity, you are making the decision to bang Chad or get a Richard salad with extra ranch sauce. It's your fucking deal. You're the adult. You can vote. Oh, but she's only 18. Well, then stop their ability to vote at 18. If they're not actual adults, make it 21, make it 25. Oh, no. That's not what we mean. We're trying to be victims. So she was only 18. 18 is a legal adult. And so if she falls for some guy's smooth bullshit, whose problem is that? Just saying.
It's in 4 stages. Stage 1, high interest. This is when they're flirting. He's texting her a lot, saying nice things, making her feel special and wanted. He's really showing that he likes her, and he takes her on this emotional high where she thinks that he could be the one. They have a lot of...
She's probably talking about pickup artists because they know how to play this game. Emotion is the currency. Any emotion for some women. Doesn't matter if it's good, bad, indifferent. Why do you think a lot of women like what are those? The soap operas, it used to be Dynasty, JR, Who Shot JR, right? That kind of shit. It's an emotional roller coaster. Women love it. Drama. So it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, as long as they're getting some. That's my take.
Of sexual chemistry, but she holds off on having sex with him because she doesn't want to come across as easy. Stage 2.
Excuse me. Here's another interesting little tidbit that kind of always gets me. Maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe I'm just crazy. Possibly. If being a garden tool is you go girl, empowered, powerful, I'm free, I could do what I want with my own body. Why would they not want to be perceived as that if it's such a good thing to be? Oh, yeah, I slept with 100 guys, but I got to lie to this one. Why? If it's such a good thing to be proud of, why wouldn't you be portraying it as that? Oh, my God. I've had so much cock. I can't, miles and miles, definitely failing the dick stacking test. Okay. Well, if that's a good thing, why would you be afraid of telling someone that? Oh, because society would shame you. Is that right? Well, who gives a shit? Aren't you strong and powerful? Aren't you? You go, girl. I guess no. Yes. Want it both ways. Of course you do.
Losing interest. He starts pulling away, so he's texting her less. He's becoming more distant. She's confused because she doesn't know what she did wrong. She's thinking,
yeah, she didn't give it up. Because again, there's this weirdness in the air about girls. It's like, oh man, they just take me out on dates. It's so much dating. It's so much. No, it's not. Dating fucking sucks. For women, I'm sure it's great. You get all the free shit, concerts, trips, all. For men, it sucks. Men don't want to deal with this fucking dating shit. Okay? And so if you're expecting him to lavish all this crap on you, it's not as common anymore. You know? If I were in a relationship, maybe married or something like that. Yeah. Send her flowers, chocolates, all that shit. But some rando chick. Oh, you want to go to the 5-star Michelin place on our first date? I don't think so. You want the Louis Vuitton bag on the first date? No. Besides, you're a strong and powerful woman. You can buy your own goddamn Coach bag, can't you? No. See, that's not what they mean.
is he seeing other girls? Is he losing interest? Because
well, if he's a Chad, yes, he is seeing other girls. Are you that stupid? 80% of women are going for the same guys. What do you expect?
I held off on having sex with him.
I mean, it's like it's a puñata buffet. And many girls are willing to give it up. And so if you're looking at Mr. Chad over here, Chad Thundercock, he can find someone to give him what he wants. Boom. Understand? Yes.
At this point, she's
God, why is she dipping out? Let me turn this up. I can't even hear it myself. I'm sure you guys can't either. Damn it.
Desperate to get things back to where they were, even if she might play it cool. Stage 3.
Okay, desperate to get things back where they were. Where were they to begin with? It's a relationship. They're steady. They're going steady. Doesn't sound like it. Sounds like he was saying, hey, you're all right. You want to, oh no, I don't give it up because I'd be easy. All right, thanks. And onward he moves. Why is this so hard to understand?
The comeback out of nowhere.
I mean, the praise, if you don't want to, put it out like that, if you want to be a little more reserved, yeah, cool. But you got to know Chad's out there. He can get banged all day. He can have many, many chicks. You might be a very slow Tuesday, and you'd be a no Tuesday if you don't put out something. Do you hear me?
Nowhere the guy comes back, and he's suddenly showing interest in her again, like the first time. Now the girl's on a high again, and she's determined to keep him here.
Pickup artist. Yep. They know how to play the game. Yeah, guaranteed pickup artist.
Feels like she almost lost him, but because he came back, he must be serious.
The delusions are grand with the female, aren't they? Oh my God, he started texting me again. We're in love. Right? Or maybe this man is thinking, if I text her again, maybe she'll give me a blowjob or something.
She's on an emotional high, and at this stage, she finally has sex with him. She thinks,
well, she gives up the poon. Isn't that nice? And what do we expect now? Wedding ring? Is that what we're, the $35,000 wedding with the cake and all that shit? Because she gave him a little bit of, I don't think so.
That's what she needs to do to keep his interest. Stage 4, the low. But this stage, the guy feels like he's conquered. Maybe he's not as interested as he thought he was.
Pickup artist. Pickup artist.
Girls left her and confused as to what she did wrong.
I mean, this woman is old enough to know. No, I'm sure she's run into a few of these. She knows what she's talking about. She's not talking about us. She's talking about Chad, Tyrone, Juan, and Xi Jing.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in for another video. Really appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. Really appreciate it. It's the Letsworkk Channel where we work together. And thank you.
Well, thank you for being here. Good video. You're a lot louder than her, so I'm going to turn you down just a little bit. Can you hear everything, guys? Let's go back to the chat. What do you think about the evil woman? Oh my God, she puts out, he should marry me now. Really? This is the game you girls wanted to play, and now Chad's playing it. Hate to tell you. Let's go on with Letsworkk here. We don't want to beat the dead horse too much on her.
All right, guys, you've seen the video. The girl,
Yes.
female Kevin Samuels, they're calling her. She's saying that
She's the female Kevin Samuels. She's trying to tell women the truth. Nothing she said is the truth. Sorry, she's lying. Oh, well, you know, if he texts you and you're interested, these women dating coaches do not understand people. They don't get it. Well, yeah, I mean, but if she doesn't put it out for him because she's ready to settle down, how many times have you heard this story? Right? Go to college, Richard salad, three-ways, anal, chicks, whatever. Well, that's her whole phase, right? And she gets to be 32. It's like, I need to settle down. And so now she's going to stop giving it up when Mr. Whatever comes along. Oh, no, I'm not like that. Marry me. No, you might not be like that anymore, girl.
that's how guys manipulate women.
I'm still thinking to myself that women manipulate themselves. That's what I think. They imagine all these crazy scenarios in their head. And when they don't work out, well, he manipulated me because he didn't do what you dreamed he would. Is that it? Oh, okay then.
So I have to go on a thing. I got in my mind. I got to look up the word manipulation.
Yeah, we need a definition. Definitely. We need a male definition and we need a female definition and the real definition. That would be good.
An attempt to sway someone's emotions to get them to act or feel a certain way.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like advertising or propaganda, etc. Yeah.
Okay, so right off the bat, I think the word manipulation is not a good title
Excuse me, sir, but it's got man in it. Men are evil.
for the video.
Kidding.
Because as guys, you just take what you could get.
Exactly. She's going to put out. Most guys are going to go, well, all right. Yeah. And then in her mind, she imagines all these grand things. Oh my God, he's so good. He's got a big Johnson and he's tall and handsome. So we're going to get married. And if I don't get that, he manipulated me into banging him. You see my point here? I think so.
Like if a girl likes you, they'd be like, oh, okay, let's go on a date.
Yeah. Sure.
The girl
Right.
was like, hey man, hey, I like you. I think you're, you know what I'm saying? You a little something, something. Hey, all right, let's go on a date.
Let's measure that. Get out the dick measuring test.
Where's the manipulation there?
Uh-huh. Oh, you know, if you take me out on a date, I'm not going to say that you might get some poon later, but you think you might. But I know one goddamn thing for sure, don't you? I'm going to get a free meal. Is that womanation, woman manipulation? Of course, that's okay, though, because women are oppressed and shit.
I think it's manipulation if the girl doesn't like you like at all, and you really trying to do all these tricks and
Yep.
you know, I'm doing all these tricks just to get her to go out on date with you, but she don't really like you like that. You trying to sway her emotions. You got to trying to change her emotions.
She's playing us like a marionette is what it is. Well, let's see. I'll go out on a date with you because it's a slow Friday and I really don't even know your name and I don't care as long as I got a free meal out of it. It's called a foodie date. And it happens.
But dating to guys is like sales. It's like, listen, you try to get the people that want the product, and for the other people that don't want the product, that's okay.
Dating for men, for average guys, is like crawling through glass on your knees. Salty glass. It's not a good day.
That's all right.
It's like a goddamn job interview now, isn't it? Oh, let's go to the dinner. I can't drink, fart, belch. I got to be nice. Why do I have to be nice? You're on a date. Oh, yeah. Woman. She might give me, hey, Letsworkk is already in the chat. Good to see you, man. So she might give me some puñada if I buy her a taco or whatever.
The big market.
So, I mean, a big city, are you kidding? You think every female that's above deformed in a big city isn't getting hit upon by hundreds of guys a week? You think that's the case? Of course not. They don't care. It's like, I got nothing better to do. I'll go out with this guy. I don't know what his name is, but he's all right, and he's got a job.
So a lot
he's gonna buy me dinner.
She said it was like, high interest first.
I mean, can you blame him though? I mean, if simps are willing to pay money to buy some chick dinner who doesn't even know your name, you probably shouldn't do that. But simpies do. Just like the OF stuff. I mean, that's all driven. Well, bitch at the women. Women are just putting out there. Nobody has to buy that product. There are millions of simps that do. And buy their farts in a jar and all that other shit.
And then distant. And then blah, blah, blah. It kind of sounded like that's what a girl would do. Like a girl would do those type of things. Like show high interest first and then become distant.
After you buy her dinner, yeah. It's like, what was her name again? Could you pay my Uber home? No, I'm not coming to your place. I don't know you. But, you bought me dinner, though? Yeah, well, that's part of dating for women.
And then that's when they blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you want me to pay for my own meal, you evil, misogynist fucking bastard. What's the matter with you? Don't you know how to play our game? Don't you? Yeah, we know what that's all about. And a lot of men are saying no. No, thank you.
Blah, that's when they do the deed.
I mean, you get together and you all agree. It's like, look, I want to get laid. I want some poon. And she agrees. It's like no strings. We're just going to go get sweaty. We're going to have the smell of love in the air. We're going to get the sheets dirty. I might stay over. I might just get up and leave. But in either case, there's nothing here. We're just fucking. Because we both need a little bit of right? No problem. As long as everyone agrees. The problem is when you start poking the girls, they get all attached. Although there are some women that don't. No question about that. They're like, I don't care. But in general, when they get that, something changes. Like, maybe there's some options here. Maybe we can, be a couple. And maybe we can go on trips. Maybe you guys know the deal.
And then the low point, blah, blah, blah. That's probably like, that's more, I think that's more specific to a girl.
I'm thinking, yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's amazing the fantasies that girls can make up in their head.
Really, to a guy, because a girl could show high interest in this and that and low interest, blah, blah.
She shows high interest if there's nothing else going on. I know. That's cruel. Misogynist.
A guy just takes what he could get.
We just want some poon. And if everybody agrees to it, hey, this is the deal, I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
There's no manipulation.
No.
There's no manipulation with a guy.
I think what this chick at the beginning, though, was talking about is the PUAs. And I would agree there is some literal manipulation there, right? They're say, oh, this and that, and we're going to go on the trips, and I got a yacht. They're lying just to get poon. That's probably pretty damn close to manipulation. But if you're just a regular guy, and she has some weird idea in her head that should happen, and it doesn't, and that's manipulation. He
just takes what he could get. Right there, right in front of him. He just takes it. Just
with consent, of course.
Right there. All right. It's like catch. He just grabs the ball. There's no.
Well, hopefully she grabs the ball.
Like manipulation.
He's
not pulling the girl on the strings. So I think she had that reverse, because I could see a girl doing that, a high interest, distant, come back out of nowhere. You know, you ever heard of it? You be playing basketball, dudes be playing basketball out of nowhere. You get a text. Well, you texted me 3 years ago.
Exactly. So what the hell's going on? You know, we had some drinks one night and you got my number. And 3 years later, hey, how you doing? What the? Even the hamster has had this happen to him. It's like I get this number, right? I get a text. It's like, hey, hamster, what's going on? You know, usually late at night. It's like, who in the fuck is that? It's like, hamster's got the phone out, right? It's like, do I know you? And they might say, oh yeah, you remember like 7 years ago? Oh, we met at the thing. But it's like, oh yeah, hi. How are you?
What's going on here? You know,
especially when I was on the radio. Oh God, hey, hamster, we were down at the Roadhouse, man. Remember that? Well, it was a female voice. Oh, hamster, we was down at the Roadhouse. Remember? You actually looked at me and you bought me a beer. So I thought maybe there's something going on. You know, I was thinking. It's like, yeah. It will, but that was like 7 years ago. So I don't know. It really meant something to me because reason I'm lonely. My cat needs food.
you know, so I think she got it flipped. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
I think you are. No, I think she's talking about the pickup artist. So Letsworkk. That's what I think she's talking about. As most of these dating coaches do. They don't talk about average guys. I mean, you're a good looking guy, right? You probably don't have much trouble with the girls if you want to. But average dudes, it's like all of this is like freaking Chinese. We don't even know what well, we're doing this and we're doing all these men are doing. What? Excuse me? Average dudes are like, what the hell are you talking about, bro?
Maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think?
No, you're
Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate you guys for coming by. And I'll see you guys next time.
all right. I'll comment below. Oh, don't forget to go there and hit the like. Do I have to refresh? Are you guys there yet? Are you subbing to this man? You should be.
This is how men manipulate women into having sex with them. It happens in 4 stages. Stage 1, high interest. This is when they're flirting. He's texting her a lot, saying nice things, making her feel special and wanted. He's
Dreddy G
showing
is
that
in
he
the
likes her,
building.
and he takes her on this emotional high where she thinks that he could be the one. They have a lot of sexual chemistry, but she holds off.
Please stop. Just for a minute. Can I have a minute on the channel here? My own channel. Shh. Here's the video from Letsworkk. All right. Thumper says, hey. Thumper says he's been subscribed to you since you had 300. Well, damn. I think I was before that, but yeah, good stuff. All right. Should we invite Letsworkk on? We'll get a couple of guys in here. You guys can talk while I'm drinking beer. Here. I mean, why not? You know, why not? Hold on. Let's see. Send it. Boom. Bingo. Go ahead. Link on that. And let's well, look at this guy's face. You know, he's a good looking man. You know, I don't know if he's Chad, but he could be probably. All right. Let's get some stuff going on. Yeah. Donald Johnson. Is this where dating coaches now call all forms of flirting grooming? Probably the females. Yeah. Oh my God. In my head, I imagine something so different. And oh my God, like it didn't happen. All right. Okie wants in. All right. Go ahead, Okie. What's up? Are you there? Are you going to unmute?
Hamster, are you reasonably still sober there?
God, I'm getting as close into the bottle as. How are you, sir? What's up?
Oh, I'm excellent, man. Life is great, man. I'm just living the dream while waiting for everything to become absolute hell soon. But
you mean when the shit hits the fan? You're waiting for that?
Yeah, I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. But yeah, man, that's the thing is like it's the same thing with that Tinder swindler guy, right? Where he was basically like those women got into him because it's the same delusional Disney fairy tale thing where they're, it's the, I deserve it all, even though I'm like a early 30s, like I look like a cool wine ant, like I'm way past my prime, but I still deserve it all. It's all the same stuff. And so it's, But the thing
But I
is,
mean,
like,
the thing is unwanted contrivers here too.
yeah.
We'll get you guys. The thing is with the hey UC contriver, what's up?
Hello, sir. I just
How are
watched
you
you.
doing? Go ahead.
I'm better than I deserve, sir.
But the Tinder swindler thing, do these women not how could you fall for that? Unless you convinced yourself, right? I mean, this guy was, oh yeah, my dad's in the jewelry business and I'm an oil baron. I got zillions of dollars, but hey, can you lend me 10 grand? Really? Seriously?
Yeah, because they think, that, okay, maybe in the end he can be a good investment, all that kind of stuff. But obviously he isn't. Obviously he's just a piece of shit. But
I mean, if I were dating a millionaire, I wouldn't expect him to borrow money from me, for God's sake. What the fuck?
no,
Oh,
that is
well.
pretty weird. Yeah, that is
Oh,
pretty weird.
my dad, he's got it all tied up in investments. So, there's people out to kill me. What a weird fucking story. Really?
Yeah, I don't think
India-
anyone in their right minds wants to have a like wannabe Sopranos lifestyle.
in India, there are many stories published every day within every newspaper in India that mom of 5 children ran away with a mechanic, and she was, by the way, a professor in the physics department of the college. She ran away with someone who is a mechanic, and later it came to know to the people that he was actually a mechanic, but he was saying that I am a businessman.
Oh my god.
I have a big shop of mechanical spare parts, and I have the franchisee of all these Toyotas and Honda Civics and whatnot. So I'm on a visit to this state as well to expand my business.
Hey, guys, guess who's in the building?
Oh my god.
To this state
Let's work.
as well to
There
expand
he
my
is. Hey, guys, guess who's in the building? Oh, my God.
to this state
Let's work.
as well to expand
There he
my
is. Hey, guys, guess who's in the building? Oh, my God.
Oh,
we're hearing a lot of echo there, Chief.
There he is.
Yeah, you got to close the YouTube window and
Yeah,
and just
close
have
the YouTube.
start open on a second
Mute
tab.
the
Yeah,
YouTube.
can you hear me? Hey, James, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you, sir? Can you hear me now? No. You're in the StreamYard, right? You turn the StreamYard on. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's there, man. Yeah, you just got to unmute your mic. Let's work, and just have your StreamYard tab open. Don't have YouTube open on a second tab, and then it should be okay. Yeah, but now they call all forms
Sorry
of
about
flirting
that. I
grooming.
can't even hear anything. Let me just go to the channel.
Now let's try to work through this with the
Right.
young man here. Okay.
Yeah, but that's
just
the funny thing, Hamster, is that women can, finesse men,
Alright.
manipulate men into paying for dates and, paying for, expensive houses and stuff.
let's try to work through this with the young man here. Okay.
Yeah, but that's the funny thing, Hamster, is that women can, finesse men, manipulate men into paying for dates and, paying for, expensive.
Okay, we got to work on this, but go ahead. Let's work. We'll figure this out for us. I'm sorry. Go ahead, General.
Yeah, and so man, mute. Yeah. So anyway, yes. So it's totally socially acceptable for women to finesse you to go, I'll only go out with you if you take me to this expensive steakhouse, or and men just suggest that anyway. And then she knows nothing is going to happen. She knows that she actually wants nothing from you, and that's why Tom Leykis's advice from 20 years ago is still applicable. Still applies today, where he says don't pay more than $40. Take her somewhere. Like you're going to have to pay because 99% of women don't want to split or whatever, and so you're going to have to take her somewhere, and you're going to have to pay. And so don't take her somewhere expensive. Just, keep the budget at $40 and, that covers, most places. I mean, why are you going to like a, 5-star steakhouse on like a first date kind of thing anyway? Like that itself is retarded. So that should be a lesson for everyone who's still dating.
Okay, so let's see if we can help. Let's work here. So you have a computer, obviously, and you got a camera. Okay, so somehow you're getting the feedback. So are you listening on the StreamYard? You should listen on the StreamYard and not the YouTube.
Also,
that'll help.
is he on a laptop mic or an actual microphone with a
It sounds like you might be
interface?
on the
Somehow
laptop
you're
mic.
getting the feedback. So are you listening on the StreamYard? You should listen on the StreamYard and not the YouTube.
Yeah.
Also, is he on a laptop mic or an actual microphone with a
It sounds like you might be on the laptop mic. So are you
What is the
listening on
laptop mic?
the StreamYard? You should listen on the StreamYard and not the YouTube.
Okay, you got the real mic there. Okay, good.
Also, is he on a laptop mic or an actual microphone?
It sounds like you might be on the laptop mic. So are you listening on
Man, that's crazy. Okay. So you need to in StreamYard, sir, there's an option for audio. So go down to settings right at the bottom. You see that little like a wheel down there? And go ahead and click on that. It'll give you some options for audio. And so go ahead and make your mic the whatever you're using, whatever your plug-in mic is.
Yeah, it should be
And-
whatever name of the USB audio interface, Focusrite or Presonus, whatever.
And as for the speaker, it should work just on the computer, but for some reason we're getting a lot of weirdness. But try that first, though. So set the mic up so it's the one that you're using in that little wheel thing, the settings business down at the bottom, and that might help. So let me unmute you.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Now
on
we're
the mic?
talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right.
There you
Yeah.
go.
All right.
Woo! Let's go.
Got that beautiful voice going. All right, sir.
All
How are
right.
you?
That's okay.
All
Hamster
right.
can out, don't worry.
Let's go.
Are you hearing us delayed, or are you live? You are hearing this delayed. Okay, so you're listening on
Yeah.
YouTube, probably.
Yeah. Close your YouTube
Yeah,
tab.
just
and
mute
have
the
your
YouTube.
Yeah, and just have your StreamYard tab open, and make sure you have speakers going through your monitor headphone out on your USB interface. Make sure you have headphones going through here. Okay. Make sure the
Okay.
computer says, okay, I'm going through this interface. Mic is on this input, whatever, and then
Okay.
should be
All
okay.
right. I'm gonna get headphones right now. Hold on.
You have a Focusrite, General.
Yeah,
Nice.
but
I do too.
I barely use my computer because one of the memory sticks decided to crap out, so I'm only running on one 8 gig stick. So and I barely use it anyway. I really just use it to do my taxes and that kind of shit. I'm like barely home, man. I'm literally like I get like an hour of free time at home, maybe, after work in the gym and all that kind of stuff. So.
But you're busy taking out the girlfriend, though, right? You got the new girlfriend?
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's a real
Good.
peach. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Well, yeah, we hang out every now and then. I mean, she lives like an hour and a half away, so it's either she comes
Oh, really?
to me or I come to her. I actually just spent Easter with her and her folks at her place.
Nice.
That was totally fine.
Yeah,
Because
you sent me some pictures. She's a cutie. She's a
Yeah.
good-looking girl. Yeah.
I will, yeah. She's a Native American, which is actually a good match for me because her hair and eyes are the same. It's like a good match for like a Middle Eastern guy because it's also dark brown hair, thick luscious hair, all that kind of stuff. All the good hair and eye genes, all the good stuff.
We should get some beats going on. Thick, luscious hair. Boom. Letsworkk, can you hear us? And everything's good?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, sure.
perfect.
Crystal
nice.
clear.
Better. Oh, this better.
Oh,
All right.
absolutely. Yeah.
I never been on live, so I didn't know how to work it. I had to connect my microphone. I didn't really know how to, work it. I was like, all right, let me try
Hey,
to
we
figure
made it. Let's go.
No, we're good now. So good to see you, man. How's it going?
It's going good. Thanks for having me on. I saw you on live. I was like, hey man, gotta hop on. So how you
No,
guys doing?
I'm glad you did. No, this is great. I've been like I said. I mean, even Thumper and some other guys in the channel are like, oh yeah, we know this guy. It's like, yeah, I subscribed to you a long time ago.
Yeah, no, you shouted me out a long time ago out of nowhere. I was like, oh wow, James shouted me out, and I was like, I wasn't really searching for a shout out, but when you gave it to me, I was like, whoa, so I had to reach out. I had to like make a video specifically, gotta pay homage to you didn't have to do that, so I'm grateful for the shout out. You know what I'm saying?
No, I love the opportunity to, because I search on YouTube a lot, and you find some guys that really should be more prominent, and I think you're one of them. So that's why you're here, sir. I don't know if it's going to help, but we'll give it a shot. True Blood is here.
No,
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit while I park so I don't wreck.
You can't park a car without wrecking it? What the hell is your problem?
I can't fucking talk and drive at the same time. I'm not a woman.
Oh, God. Well, that's probably true. We can see that, sir. Where the hell are you at? In where the Fuckistan, or where are you?
No, I just got done doing laundry.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought men couldn't do that. I don't know. Letsworkk. I mean, I can't do it. I can't do dishes or none of that shit. I need me a woman to do that, right? Isn't that what we're told? Oh my God.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I've only been doing it for 40 years by myself, so I think I've got it figured out. What do you think, Brandon?
Yeah, you probably do. I've never smelled you though, so I don't know.
Hey, you're not going to smell me either, you bastard.
By the way, speaking of which, the black shirt is looking good on you. Letsworkk.
Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I heard somebody actually required one of the surprisers said, "Hey, the black looks good, man. Just wear the black." I was like, "All right, cool. I guess it blings out the, people's more face more with a black shirt." I was like, "All right, whatever."
No, it looks quite good, by the way. I mean,
Oh.
Black color is one of my favorite. Jet black, which you are wearing.
I'm black, so I got to do the black. You know what I'm saying? I got to, you know what I mean?
I'm brown, wheatish,
Oh, you're brown.
as they say.
Oh, you said what? Beefish?
Wheatish.
We just nice. Yeah. Hey, we the same. Same different tone.
No, I was going to try to ask you the question gently here.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
There's a lot of bullshit going on, as you know, in this country. I think you're in the United States or Canada, right? Oh, shut up. I'm talking to Letsworkk. Can I talk to him for a minute? Well, thank you. Hey. Could you mute your picture? Because I'm kidding. So, I mean, what do you think? I mean, you're an African-American or whatever, darker man. You're a brown guy. Yeah. What do you think about all this bullshit, this racist crap? Do you think this is happening? Does that happen to you? I mean, is there like, there's an N-word guy over there, stay away from that kind of? I mean, what is the? I guess I'm as white as a sheep. Mm-hmm. So I would never experience anything like that. But I mean, do you experience stuff like that? Honestly, just I'm curious.
Honestly, I'm in New York City, so they're very straight down the middle, liberal over here. So they're trying to be like everybody's like equal, over New York, and everybody gets treated the same, and everybody's there's room for everything. So racism doesn't really happen. You might get judged on what you do. Like as a guy, you get judged more. Like if you're a guy and stuff, people have these expectations. But as far as racism specifically, to me, African American, I don't experience it. To be honest, I actually experience more racism like when it comes to our culture. Like, a black person will be more like racist towards a black person than like a white person towards a black person. Because I feel like we judge each other very harshly. That's what I experienced. But as far as overall, racism is not really what it used to be, and it's not like what people think. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but how does another, like an African American man, how is he racist toward you? How is he mean to you? How does that work?
I don't think it's racist. I think they're more prone to judge. You know what I'm saying? Like say if I'm walking down the street and like an African American person might get out the way quicker than like a white person. It's weird. It's weird like that. It's weird like that because Like I feel like we might judge each other more, especially like if you're in the hood, if you like because I'm in Harlem and I walk around in Harlem a lot. And if I'm in like Harlem, I might, because it's like that, because we're the minority. So it's like like I see that little crabs in the barrel mentality when it comes to us. And
Yeah.
white people are just on the outside, just like looking in a lot of times. It's not really, but a lot of it is our own judge each other to, but racism on an overall scale, I don't really experience it crazy like that. No, not at all.
Because I mean, I've been in New York City. I lived in New Jersey for my whole life, pretty much. And from the time I was in kindergarten, this would have been in 1969. It's like there's no difference. Black people are the same as white people. Everybody's equal. And it's like, oh, cool, right? I have black friends, Puerto Rican friends. Who gives a shit, right? We're kids. But here they bring this crap up, 50 years later. Oh yeah, the black man, the black women is oppressed. I just, as a whitey, I wouldn't normally understand it immediately because I'm not African American. But God Almighty, I don't see it personally. I mean, I see once in a while there's some, whatever, some white guy being stupid. Yeah. But I mean, for the most part, in general, I don't think it matters anymore. No. Why do you think they want to bring this crap? I mean, New York City, for God's sake, has been integrated for decades, even, hundreds of years. Well, not hundreds, but you know what I mean? I mean, that's crazy. Because, I mean, we talk about who was the man who was trying to sell cigarettes and he got killed? I mean, it's a horrible situation. That was, remember that a couple of years ago? I think it was in Staten Island. Sure. But it's just, it's a mystery, I think, at least to me, and maybe, other white guys or other brown guys, whatever. Where does this come from? Where is this? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember there was like in Georgia, right around Atlanta, and there was this kid who was, he actually was a thief, but these guys ran up on him in their pickup truck and they had another guy following in a car and they shot him to death.
That was Aubrey guy. Yeah. The Aubrey guy.
That was complete vigilanteism, and that's really the most egregious racism thing I can think of in the last 10 years.
I mean, I don't think there's any white people or anyone who agrees that was a good thing. That's a horrible thing.
No, it's horrible.
And these assholes fucking are going to rot in jail for the rest of their lives where they belong. It's a shame that the man lost his life. There's no question about that. And it's unfortunate that justice has to be served after. But I mean, my goodness, I don't think there's a lot of people in this country, no matter what your color, somehow thinks that's good. There's probably some, KKK freaks out there, white supreme free pieces or whatever. Oh yeah, that's great. He was doing, come on now. Really? Yeah. Because I mean, that kind of stuff does happen. But I think, at least the way I look at it, there's a lot of this, he was unarmed, right? You've heard that a million times. Yeah. What does that mean? How do they define that?
I would tell you the reason behind it, and with the permission of the fellow interlocutors as well. What has happened is, after the Waco massacre, the police has become highly militarized. They shoot you on the head first and then talk. So it is a policing problem altogether, irrespective of or regardless of whatever the color of the person is. They behave in a very high-handed manner, where the police in small communities or villages or very remote areas is supposed to know people, even their children, even their brothers, sisters, and cousins. So for places like New York, New Jersey, uh, Chicago, Seattle, all these big cities, the problem is with the town administration of these big cities and how the police actually behaves. Because they have also got the orders that someone, if they might be, putting their hands in their pocket, it might be a detonator or something. So that is why they cast aspersions on the person, and the policeman, the gun is just a tool, the taser is just a tool. So it is an occupational hazard, according to them. I'm talking from a policing point of view. So this happened after 9/11 because the police became militarized, which should not be the case because they don't know who is going to go nuts tomorrow. That sort of scenario.
Yeah, you're right on the money. Like it's like when I know it sounds crazy, like it's like when a African American gets killed by the police, you see it on the media. The media just takes they exaggerate this story, and they don't show you exactly what happened to the lead up. Was it stop and frisk? They don't tell you exactly what happened. Was he wilding out? It's just exaggerated. And then you see protesters come out in New York City and they go crazy downtown in colleges. And then everybody thinks it's a racist issue, and everybody thinks, oh, the police are attacking African Americans specifically. But if they knew the whole story, there was like a beginning, middle, and end. There was a reason why it happened. And even if you look at the statistics, African Americans are not killed by the police because we're the minority. Most policemen kill white people. They're the majority. But if you compare it, but if you put one person on a news and you show it over and over and you see the video, people just go crazy off of one little clip. And I don't know, they just take it, and in today's age, they think it's racist and they don't do their research. And then they label as racist, and, and then it's a whole nother other thing. So I try to do my research. Like if that happens, exactly see what happened. Because there's a lot of cases, especially during the pandemic, that happened, and people were just going crazy. Like they label as racist and this, but they don't look at what led up to that person being killed. So,
and again, I think most people agree that a lot of these men shouldn't be killed.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Yeah.
But Jesus, there's a lot of backstory that isn't told by the MSM. I agree totally with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that guy down in who got shot because he took a cop's taser. He has non-lethal weapon in his hand. Why are you using lethal force on him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's just that was the recent one, like a couple days ago.
It's the one where they burned down the Wendy's.
Oh, that was in Georgia as well. Yeah. That was ridiculous. I mean, the guy is running away. Let the guy fucking run away. Who cares?
Yeah, you have his car. You know who he is.
You don't have to kill the guy. Jesus.
And then why burn down the Wendy's? They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Now you can't get a hamburger.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. But I mean, who are all these protesters like Letsworkk in New York City? Are they a bunch of white Karens, some feminist crap, or
Mostly white liberals. Mostly white liberals.
Well, white liberals as well. During the George Floyd thing and during the pandemic, it actually was young teenager college kids. It was those people. They were going crazy, and it was weird because half of them were actually protesting, but the other half was like looting and just breaking into places and stealing watches and stuff. So it was very weird. So that's why it was weird. It was like, who's actually protesting? Because it was half the people breaking into expensive places downtown and just stealing clothes and watches and jewelry, So, but what I've learned when during a pandemic, it was mostly like young kids, like younger kids in groups. Yeah.
I blame women. If they'd been giving out poontang to everybody, nobody'd be all upset.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, let's talk about that. You got any trouble with the girls? You're a good looking man.
Oh,
So tell us about all
If they'd
that.
been giving out poontang to everybody, nobody'd be all upset.
Yeah.
Well, even if they were, you still wouldn't get any. So speaking of that, Letsworkk. Let's talk about that. You got any trouble with the girls? You're a good-looking man.
Oh,
So tell us about all
If they'd
that.
been giving out poontang to everybody, nobody'd be all
How many times can I hear that poontang thing? I'm sorry, I got my YouTube thing. Go ahead.
oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry,
I thought that
Letsworkk.
was me. I thought that was me. I was like,
No, I think it was me. Sorry.
I'm a tall guy. I never really had a like getting like girls. It wasn't like a hard time, but what I had was like I feel like every man needs to like personal develop and like grow as a man. Like, cause like if you don't work on like skills like talking, like I'm talking to you guys, I probably couldn't do this like 5 years ago. Like if you don't work on like skills and getting better, like you're not gonna have confidence like talking to people and talking to girls and stuff like that. So my problem was like I couldn't really talk. I was always a quiet kid, always. Like even to this day, somebody just came up to me in the gym. He was like, "Yo, you're a quiet guy. Why didn't you talk?" So like I always had that. Like so I couldn't communicate. So with girls, like they liked me from like when I was young. They liked me when I was young, and then but when I started talking, like I projected a lot of fear. So I lost a lot of like how would you say opportunity when it comes to girls in that situation. And I just tried to self-improve when I was like in my 20s when I moved to New York City, and I finally got red pilled when I was during a pandemic. So that's where these videos are coming from. Like I got red pilled by a girl, and I just started making these videos on YouTube pretty much. Yeah. So
I mean,
Well,
are you from New York City? Letsworkk, or are you a smaller town or whatever?
upstate. So I grew up upstate, and
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I grew up upstate, and after college, like I moved down to the city. But like I was born in the city, but like my teenage years were spent like upstate New York, and then after college, I just moved down to the city to like for more opportunity and stuff like that. So yeah.
So I mean, what's it like dating in New York City as a good-looking tall guy? I mean,
Oh man,
is there a lot of poon or what? What's the deal?
I feel like for anyone in New York City, if you really want to do it, if you really want to go after it, you could really rack up if you really want to. If you go out, because you could go out pretty much every night if you want to. You can go. It's New York City. They have bars open, clubs open every night. You could go out. There's people outside. Like if I go out to the store, there's gonna be girls in the street. There's gonna be girls like in the supermarket. It's all about the mindset. Like if you want to do it right now, I'm kind of just like in a monk mode right now, so I'm just like working on myself, to be honest. But if a guy wants to pursue like women and he wants a nice dating life in a city like New York, he could really have it easily.
Yeah, and if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
You can make it anyway. Jesus. Yeah, of course. So I mean, what's the quality of the female? I mean, that you can go out tonight. Say you go down to the grocery store. I mean, what kind of female are you getting? What's the quality of that? I mean, I think you could probably get pretty low value. What about the high value ones? Are they a real pain in the ass? You think?
High value as far as what looks like
looks and the Coach bags and
the whole 9 yards.
and big asses, that kind of shit. I
Yeah,
mean, how do you get those?
Well, those girls probably, I think of they're on social media, they're on Instagram. That's what I think. Like they're probably just like on social media, Instagram. If I don't know, I wouldn't recommend. If you want to, if you really really want to get those chicks, I guess you kind of gotta like do what they do. They post booty pics and stuff like that. You gotta get a nice social media. It's a lot of if you want to do that, work on your social media, work on your dating profile, go out. Yeah, just it's a lot of work, to be honest. It's a lot of work. If you really want to do it, you could build a social media presence and go outside, really have a social life, go out on the weekends. There's a lot of opportunity if that's what you want. Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of work and money. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm kind of lazy myself. But,
Yeah, it definitely
it's-
is. It definitely
Well,
is.
you're also trying to get dating advice from a monk hamster.
well, I mean, yeah, but obviously he's been out with a bunch of girls. I mean, come on. There's no way they could resist this. Come on.
I appreciate it.
So I was just kind of curious how it works because, you know, I'm old, Brandon, just like you. And it looks like Letsworkk is probably in his 20s. You know, I was there once.
I'm
long time
33.
ago. 33. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
33,
you're an old
yeah.
man. Yeah, damn,
know,
you're going to
yeah.
turn gray soon. But it's interesting because you all hear about New York City, all these women out there trying to find these men. And, oh, my God, all the men are taken and stuff. But you're not taken yet.
Yeah.
So what?
No,
Go on.
no.
Yeah.
I found out in like New York City, girls are not even trying to find a man. I think girls in New York City, they kind of like they're doing a feminist thing. They're trying to build their careers. They're trying to be boss chicks. They're trying to be independent. You know, that's what I've seen in New York City. It's a big city. Most of these girls in New York City, I forgot I read somewhere like most girls in the big cities, they don't get married even at all. Like they stay single until they're old, but they have their business. That's what they want nowadays. It's like the new modern day thing. Girls are like chasing their business, you know, chasing the bag. You know, they don't even want to settle down and look for a man, especially in a big city. I've seen that more so like a girl that wants to settle down, be more traditional is like they're in like small towns, you know, they're not really in like big cities like New York. Girls in the city, man, they're just trying to, you know, date occasionally. Yeah, there's like this modern day women is very different. Like they're bought independent. They're basically trying to be like dudes. Basically, they're trying to date independently, have their business and date on the side. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to do pretty much it all. They're trying to do it all. Yeah. So
I mean, they apparently don't realize that men really aren't attracted to that kind of thing. We
yeah.
don't want to date another man. We want to date a girl. Right?
Exactly. Girls, guys are not really attracted to that, you know, and you know it's on internet a lot of times we're saying it, but it feels like today's age girls don't, it's almost like girls don't even care. Like I feel like girls in New York, especially in this city, man, they really feel like they could have it all. They don't really even care what the guy wants, especially in modern day. That's why I saw this YouTube channel, this Melanie King, I don't know if you know her, but I just been looking at her, and why she's growing so much is that most girls are not even considering that side of like the manosphere and what guys are saying. So when you have like one girl that actually understands, she stands out like a sore thumb. That's why I feel like girls like her on YouTube are growing so much, because when you have a girl that agrees with the points of views that a lot of the guys are saying on YouTube or in the manosphere or in general, they blow up like crazy, because most girls are not doing that. They're not thinking that way. They don't even care. They don't even care about that at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're really thinking about themselves, the bag, independent. You know, I'll date a dude under my circumstances. They're trying to be more masculine. That's just how it is. Like now, it's yeah.
I mean, you find that it's a problem though, because men are like that. We want to do our own thing. We want to do blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So the problem is, I think they're just not feminine. There's nothing wrong with getting the bag, but just don't be a bitch about it. That's the way I think. But maybe I'm crazy.
No, you're right on. And you know what? To be a boss chick or independent chick, you got to develop some masculine qualities, right? So,
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So these chicks they're basically trying to. They have to be masculine to get that position or to reach that corporate ladder, you know. So they're going, you know what I'm saying? They're a little macho, you know what I'm saying? But it's not what guys like. But
why does it seem though that the boss chick has to also be a garden tool? Why does that go together? I don't necessarily understand that. What's your thought? Because it seems like a lot of these, I mean, I've worked with these boss chicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Many times. And it's like, that's sort of almost, it's like it happens where I'm this big boss chick and I'm got my career and shit, but I got to go out and fuck a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
Why? Why does that coincide? What do you think?
Yeah,
Because they can't have relationships. The only way they can have any interaction with a man is to offer up the poontang.
No. That's right on the money. That's right on the money. I think I read somewhere somebody was like, every girl wants to be a boss chick until the bill comes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody,
Yes. Sir.
you know, you want to be such a boss girl, but when the bill comes up, it's like, oh, I'm feminine or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, boss chicks, they're very like they're very hard to communicate with on that level, you know. But you know, it's like I try to tell guys like in this channel, like with my channel, like focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Like the girls and everything like that in this age, whatever, let them do whatever. Focus on your life. Make yourself make yourself have the best life that you could have, you know, instead of worried about these chicks, because man, these chicks don't care about you like at all. Like they're not even thinking about you, you know. So that's why I like to tell them, you know.
Now, if you were a hamster, how would you go about, enticing some, female back to your cage?
Here we go.
That's for
so
me.
I'm getting
That's for me.
I'm getting this Melanie girl on here. She's a good-looking woman.
Yeah, she is.
She's all right. Let's see. Skip the ad. Get that on here. Probably keep the ad.
I think I'd waive like $50 bills or something if I was hamster.
That doesn't work. I've tried it. So let's see what. Let's get this woman. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's look at that picture. How many red flags do you see? I see 4.
Okay. Go ahead.
Fake hair, fake eyelashes, too much makeup, and she looks like she has the sitting bitch face.
I think she's looking good.
Resting bitch face.
I like that hair. The hair does it for me.
If it was natural, I agree with you, but that's fake as hell.
Why is it fake?
Those are extensions, man.
Oh, I don't know about this stuff, but you might be right.
Yeah, I've actually had relations with women, hamster.
No way. No way. Come on now. Oh, wait, that's the wrong damn video. Sorry, go ahead.
But what she is saying, I mean, at one point, is that in the article it is written, which is also important for the audience, that Jada once revealed that she did not want to marry Will in the first place. She has been a B-lister. She was never an A-lister. I mean, she has not been on the level of Halle Berry or some Kelly Rowland or someone.
Halle Berry.
So I think she wanted to monkey branch so that he could get a hold of this man, because she was once popular with Tupac Shakur and Biggie and all that East Coast, West Coast stuff which was going on. She even paid $100,000 when Tupac Shakur got his sentence. So, I mean, that is where he met Suge Knight and all these people. So, I mean, she has a history with bad boys. Let us just say that.
I don't know. Did you guys see Hitch? The movie with Will Smith?
Yeah.
What's her name? That girl who's like, oh, Jesus. What was it like? She was a Hispanic girl or something?
Oh,
Hispanic.
yeah. Eva Mendes? Is that right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, baby. Man, and she seems like a nice girl too, you know.
At least she plays one on TV.
Crazy. Well, yeah, they're actresses, you know, that's what they do. But my understanding is Will Smith had her in one of his videos a long time ago. And he was like, "Hey, you want to be in this movie?" It's like, "Yeah, I'll do that." I mean, who wouldn't, right?
Oh wow.
But I heard Will Smith was banging that blonde chick in that one movie. What's her name? She's really cute.
Is it that superhero movie?
Yeah, the superhero movie. Yeah,
I forgot her name.
yeah. She was.
Hancock.
Oh, the Russian girl, the Russian lady or whatever. Yeah, I forgot her name.
Nah, some blonde chick from Australia. I can't remember her name.
Oh, okay.
Hancock.
Geez,
Sheila.
now I have to find out. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
They're all
for one
named
moment.
Sheila, hamster. Everybody from Australia is named Sheila.
But what was the name of the movie, by the way?
It was Margot Robbie.
Oh,
She's-
yeah, Mario. Yeah.
I don't know what the hell movie that was. What the hell was that movie?
Yeah.
Death
was-
Squad or Suicide Squad?
Oh yeah.
Suicide. Yeah,
yeah,
Suicide Squad. Yeah. Yeah, I think these two got along quite well. Just pointing it out.
I
She
can see
was
that.
giving him shit, and he's giving her shit, and it's like, oh yeah, baby, you can feel the spark. So maybe there's something going on there. Just pointing that out.
Oh, most definitely. They have a open marriage, so I heard about that too. Like, they might have hooked up, and everybody's hooking up with each other.
Was it? She was doing some really young guy, I think.
Oh yeah.
August.
It was wasn't that one of his son's friends?
Yep.
Yeah.
Really, it was one of his. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's horrible.
Mhm. And it was in his house too.
Really, it is.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It was in his house, yeah.
All right, let's see Margot here. Let's see, is that Will Smith? We can find that interview. I think she's kind of. Yeah, there we go. You're a hypocrite. Okay, confronts Will Smith for having an affair with Margot. All right, well,
You really go solar and get a Tesla Powerwall at no cost. Thanks
isn't
to this
the
program.
the internet is
This
amazing,
government
isn't it?
program can help you go solar at no cost.
You could
We
just
have
do
we
shit.
have a fantastic chemistry.
Oh, I bet you do, Will. I bet you do. I'm crazy.
Okay, no, that's not how I cannot reveal this question.
Really?
No, I cannot. No, absolutely.
She's not bad looking though. I think she's kind of cute. But
Yeah, she is.
that's me.
Yeah, she is.
Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this guy's up. I'm gonna wrap it up. So anyway, it was great to see you. Let's work. Let's do it again.
Yeah, most definitely. Thanks for having me. Thanks for meeting you
Absolutely.
guys.
I'll give you a wrench when I
let's
can get on
work.
my channel.
Letsworkk could just
wait.
a second. Letsworkk,
We-
could you post your channel's link in the private chat?
In the private chat? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I want to subscribe to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I don't really let me see.
I'm already subscribed, so
Oh,
yeah.
great. Thanks for the support. Hold on.
I'm
let me
late for the
see.
party, so that is why.
I get the sub also.
Polska Bob is here, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
Let's see.
Polska
Polska.
Bob.
Hey, contriver Brandon, let's work. Hamster, how are you guys?
hey,
We're
what's
hanging
up?
out. We were waiting for you, really, is what happened.
I had to load up my next run, which I'm just starting and you're ending, so that's fine.
No, I keep talking. That's fine. We were
Hey, you
waiting
know
for
what?
you, and you didn't show up, and we were kind of getting.
Yeah. I actually have to do work between like 11 and 11:30.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
1/2 hour a day. Fuck. How do you do it? It's amazing.
Yeah, I know. I can't watch any videos. What the fuck?
I don't know. It's crazy. All right, here I'm gonna put Letsworkk Channel in the thing. So Polska, give us your piece. What's up?
Okay, you guys were talking about the Wendy's guy earlier, right?
Yes.
Okay, the Wendy's guy was drunk and fell asleep in the fucking drive-thru for, I don't know, that's when the Wendy's people called the cops on him. The cops were talking to him for 45 minutes before anything fucking happened, all right? So that shooting was not as one-sided as you guys thought it was. All right, but there's plenty of cases where the cops have gone out of the way to kill somebody. I don't know if you guys remember Kelly Thomas. I think that was in Colorado. He was a white dude who was shot. I believe too he was retarded or mentally challenged, and he was shouting for his dad, and the fucking cops killed him. They put their knee on his neck. And there was that other guy. I think it was in Vegas or something. Maybe not Vegas, but it was in Nevada somewhere. The guy who was in the hotel room. You remember that? There was footage of that where he was down on the floor, listened to what the cops said, and he was putting his hands behind his back, and that cop straight up fucking murdered him. Okay. Then we got the other incident of the homeless guy. I believe he was a Mexican dude in a national park in Arizona. He was either Arizona or what's that other one? New Mexico, where he was staying camping in a state park, and there's footage of the cops talking about shooting him in the balls with a shotgun the morning before they confronted him. Okay.
What the fuck? What?
Okay, then we've got another incident, all right, where there was a Mexican girl who kind of ran away from home or was out with her boyfriend and whatnot, and her parents were looking for her, and this was in a mall, I think, and they were just trying to go get their daughter, and the cops came up on them and thought, you know, something was going on. They killed her father right in front of her. All right, so there's plenty of incidences where cops are killing people, straight up murder, and it doesn't matter what color you are. All right, they'll kill you just as quick. So that's all I had to say about that. You guys kind of got me spun up when you were talking about the Wendy's guy being justified. It was not. I mean, it was justified. That was a straight up. He didn't just go for the taser. All right. They tried to bring that guy in for 45 minutes, and then he ended up running, and they shot and killed him. So, all right.
Polska Bob's getting spun up. Who would
I was that spun me up, hamster. So, all right, let me try to calm back down. I got to deliver a wedding.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Polska.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
When you're doing your deliveries, are you in a truck or a car? You know, do you just put a bunch of junk in your trunk?
No, this is in fact, this is our big commercial vehicle that's marked, so I can't drive like an asshole because it's got the phone number on the side of it.
Okay, well, my junk in the trunk joke just sort of fell flat. It's okay.
Oh God, here we go.
But sometimes I drive the minivan, and that is stealth. I can ninja in and out and kind of park or drive like a douchebag. Ah, shit! I turned on the wrong goddamn street, hamster. See, I'm spun up. I made the wrong turn.
Don't you act like a douchebag all the time?
Yes, pretty much so, hamster. I was born an asshole and just grew bigger.
All right. Well, we'll wrap it up. Letsworkk. Thank you very much, sir, for showing up.
Hey, James, thank you so much. It was an honor. It was a privilege. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I had a great time with you guys.
Well, come back anytime. And, anytime you're in the chat, you're on. Always good to hear from you.
All right. Most definitely will come back. Thanks, guys.
Right. And Brandon, don't come back.
Don't come back?
No, I didn't say
Oh,
that.
man. I thought I was your Scotty side substitute.
Well, sure.
That's only if you send feet
You want to
pics,
see my
Brandon.
feet?
No, I don't want to see your feet. Don't forget about